Comfort has become the new morality. If you make people feel good, you're good. If you make them uncomfortable, you're bad. That lazy rule misclassifies a lot of men. The highly analytical, unconventional ones who don't narrate every feeling, who won't sugarcoat the truth, who don't rush to soften hard edges. They get labeled dangerous. In reality, what you're seeing is restraint. The Sigma male is the rare breed who refuses to perform warmth to earn approval. He follows evidence, lives by a private code, and protects his mission with boundaries that don't bend just because someone is uneasy. Those habits look cold in a world addicted to constant reassurance. They aren't cold, they're controlled. And that control is just one of the many reasons why Sigma males often seem like psychopaths to people who judge character by comfort instead of by conduct. In this video, I'll be discussing 8 reasons why Sigma males seem like psychopaths. Number 1. They won't perform feelings on command. Most people measure sincerity by display. Cry with me, rage with me, panic with me. Then I'll believe you care. The Sigma male rejects that test. He doesn't manufacture facial expressions to pass someone else's vibe check. He chooses accuracy over theatrics. He will be kind and direct, but he won't contort himself to soothe every insecurity in the room. That refusal to perform is unsettling to those who confuse noise with truth. They expect instant validation and get measured silence instead. To them, restraint looks like emptiness. To him, restraint is respect, for facts, for timing, for the weight of words once they leave your mouth. He would rather be misunderstood for being steady than be applauded for faking what he doesn't feel. Number 2. They can detach from their emotions. Detachment is not numbness, it's timing. The Sigma male feels deeply and still decides when, where, and how those feelings are allowed to steer. In real time, he names the surge, pride, fear, anger, and parks it long enough to make a clean call. Then, in private, he processes without turning the moment into a spectacle. Outsiders see the delay and assume there's nothing there. They're wrong. There is plenty there, just not on display. Psychopathy flattens emotion because there isn't much to register. Sigma discipline separates emotion from action because there's a lot to manage, and mission comes first. During crisis, he doesn't perform panic, he performs the plan. Later, he lets the wave pass through without letting it wreck the boat. Number 3. They ask for proof before belief. Stories are easy. Proof is expensive. The Sigma male listens once and then looks for patterns. Promises kept, results delivered, behavior under pressure. He asks simple, surgical questions that cut through ego. What outcome are we choosing? What does done look like? What happens when this fails? Those questions make fragile people feel exposed, so they project motive back onto him. Only a heartless man would be that direct, they say. But direct is not cruel, it's responsible. He doesn't want a debate. He wants reality before the bill comes due. If the numbers don't match the narrative, he chooses numbers. That choice gets him labeled cold. He calls it being an adult. Number 4. They use silence to expose truth. In most rooms, silence is treated like a problem to fix. Someone rushes to fill it with apologies, promises, or noise. The Sigma male treats silence like a tool. He holds a pause so intentions surface. He lets a question breathe so the real answer has space to arrive. He doesn't rescue people from the discomfort of thinking. That pause reveals who needs the sale more than the solution, who needs the attention more than the result. Because he won't fill every gap with chatter, people assume he's calculating. In reality, he's calibrating. If a plan is sound, it can withstand 10 seconds of quiet. If a person is honest, they can withstand not being instantly validated. Number 5. They close loops fast when trust breaks. Many men drag dead connections for years out of nostalgia, fear, or guilt. The Sigma male ends them cleanly. Lie to him, sabotage quietly, or keep missing anchors like time and truth, and access closes without a public trial. There is no smear campaign, no dramatic goodbye tour. He simply stops funding a failing account. That decisiveness reads as ruthless to people who think love means unlimited retrace. He sees it differently. Slow endings waste life. Fast endings protect both sides from more damage. If trust is rebuilt by behavior, doors can open again, but they won't stay unlocked out of sentiment. He respects the relationship enough not to pretend it's healthy when it isn't. Number 6. They regulate the room instead of mirroring it. Most people hand their nervous system to the loudest voice nearby. If the room is frantic, they speed up. If someone gets sharp, they get sharper. The Sigma male refuses that leash. He lowers volume when pressure spikes and swaps tangled speeches for short, plain sentences. The calm is often mislabeled as apathy by those who equate intensity with care. But there is nothing caring about losing control. He believes the most useful thing you can bring to a crisis is composure. Psychopaths can be calm because fear doesn't register the same way. Sigmas are calm because discipline does. One is a glitch in empathy. The other is mastery of self. Number 7. They make drastic social decisions that many people would feel uncomfortable making. When a circle turns corrosive, most men hope it improves and sacrifice years to the hope. The Sigma male cuts. He will switch gyms, jobs, cities, or numbers if the next chapter demands it. He will step away from the family thread that keeps rehearsing chaos and starve it of attention. He will remove access from the friend who became a saboteur without calling a counsel. There is no loud ceremony, no need to be understood in the moment. He would rather be called cold for a month than be trapped for a decade. He mourns the loss, learns the lesson, and keeps walking, because his first duty is to the life he's actually responsible for building. Number 8. They keep their private life opaque by design. The modern default is exposure. People hand strangers a front row seat to their decisions, then wonder why they feel boxed in. The Sigma male hands out balcony tickets, if any. He reveals in layers, shares on a delay, and leaves entire rooms of his life dark to the public. That opacity makes gossips nervous. They can't predict him, so they imagine the worst. He doesn't argue with fantasies. Privacy isn't a plot. It's a boundary that prevents unforced errors and protects what matters. He is easy to read where it counts. Values, commitments, results, and hard to read where it's none of your business. That balance keeps his edge intact and his peace clean. The reason Sigma males seem like psychopaths has less to do with who they are and more to do with what the culture rewards. Society rewards performance over principle, displays over decisions, feelings on demand over feelings with discipline. A Sigma refuses that trade. He won't perform empathy to look safe, won't surrender judgment to pass a vibe check, won't carry dying bonds to avoid being called cold. He chooses evidence before belief, silence before noise, endings before rot, and composure before spectacle. He can detach from his emotions without denying them, and he will make the drastic cuts that free a man to build what he was put here to build. If that unsettles people who depend on your mood being their mirror, so be it. You are not here to be legible to everyone. You are here to live by a code you can respect when the room is empty. That is what it means to be a Sigma male. A man who stays steady when labels get loud, who protects the mission so he can protect the people inside it, and who walks forward with a quiet that isn't hollow, it's earned. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you agree with the points I've mentioned in this video. We enjoy hearing your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. For more videos about Sigma males, be sure to check out our other videos. If you found value in this video, hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. Click here to see the painful reason many Sigma males come from broken homes.